Welcome group number 3. If you selected the third card, number 10, assistance with access, then this is your reading. Now to begin with, I would like to read from the booklet. Right now it's 12:34 while I'm doing this reading. So very interesting. Go and look that up. One of the other readings had 1, 2, 3, 2, I believe, or whatever, but yours is a definite 1, 2, 3, 4 message for you. Ten, assistance with access. It is necessary to ask for and accept help in order to receive it. Maidenhood in a time of limited autonomy. It is the budding stage of underdeveloped mental, physical, and emotional capacities. It is also a period in which there is the least distortion clouding our connection to spirit self. Conversely, the older we get, the more autonomy we have, and the more estranged we are from our spirit self. Throughout life, we require the assistance of others, circumstances, and the world in order to grow. Whether or not we like it, acknowledge it, or accept it, a time will come when we cannot ignore that we can neither do everything alone, nor have everything done for us. We must learn the middle way of active and receptive living with and amongst others and the world. Wow. When I did the picker card reading in the beginning, and I've been seeing 1010 very regularly over the past few days, also 1, 2, 3, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on, which I already know what all of that means. And I remember resonating most with this, with the artwork on this card, with this large key. And yes, so it absolutely does resonate with me so far. Share with me in the comments if it does for you as well, early on in the reading already. The maiden holds a key that illuminates her surroundings. She is pointing the key toward her chest, where she believes the lock to be. However, her conscious attention and desire are not enough to find the keyhole and unlock her way into all that is within. The maiden requires assistance to discover the full spectrum of who she is. This is the same for every one of us. Like the maiden, we all hold the key to ourselves and simultaneously remain in need of an interdependent relationship with other people, places, and situations to assist us in accessing the full terrain of our spirit self. The maiden supports you through a time of asking for help and accepting it from those who are genuinely of pure source love and light. May you allow yourself the time to seek out those knowledgeable and willing to assist you in learning how to access and embody your full power and purpose. I'm one of those people, by the way. Throughout your journey of self-discovery, remember to practice discernment and trust your intuition on whether someone, a situation, a thing, or a place is safe and right for you now. Absolutely. Always receive with gratitude and love that which is wholeheartedly and transparently given. The Maiden's message: attention is your key to everywhere and anything. Spirit self is accessed through the experience of being in harmonious communion with the world, situations, and others. Your external reality is both the reflection of and the aperture into your inner portal. To know who you are is to experience yourself in relation to what it seems you are not. So basically the message is know thyself. It is 12:39 on my phone, which I used as a light to be able to read the very small print in this booklet. So we've come to full completion of a certain cycle, a karmic cycle. And coming to that full circle does not mean that we are complete yet, that we know it all yet, that we are done with our healing journey, because we are here on the earth to continue exploring ourselves, not only as humans, which is also a very important part of it, to get to know ourselves, because we are a manifestation of Source in flesh, in human form. And so the greatest honor you can ever give Source is to honor yourself. And you can only honor yourself when you really truly know every aspect of yourself, or as much as possible. And the fullest expression of our life purpose is in truly embodying, enveloping, embracing, and fully expressing all that you are. Being self-actualized is the goal, and knowing thyself is the instruction. So I use so many different tools in my practice, in my one-on-one sessions, group sessions, I've got online courses, etc., to help you to discover who you really are. In the first place, to discover that you are a spirit in human form. The human form is temporary, but that does not mean that it's not important. It is the way that your soul selected for you to experience all of the lessons, all of the struggle, the strife, the pain, the difficulty, but also all of the splendor, the wonder, the transcending, the overcoming of any and all blocks. So it's a wonderful, wonderful thing to be here at this time on this beautiful planet, even with all that is happening around us. So I would like to get some clarity on when I work multidimensionally. I'm always multidimensionally connected. And so knowing what portal you stand at, what you are ready to enter. Are you ready to level up? Are you at an initiation point? There we go. Wow. Love it. So you received the higher heart activation. Isn't that perfection? Higher heart activation. Dropping shields. Divine love. Your heart is healed. Couldn't have asked for a better, more perfect message. So your high heart center is located where your thymus is, more or less here, whereas your heart center is a bit lower down in your chest, where your physical heart is, more or less, but in the center of your chest. So your high heart is a portal that allows you access to your spirit self, to Source, and to all that is spirit guides, angels, ascended masters, whoever you would like to connect with. And the healing is a process that continues throughout our life, but there is a point at which you are ready for full access through that portal, and your time has arrived. So I know that I'm speaking to a group of people who have been through the words the guides are using is the gamut of struggle, strife, horror, abuse, trauma, really great challenges and difficulties, and you find yourself almost surprised at the strength of your spirit because you keep on rising. And there have been many times where you have felt defeated, but here you are again, ready to rise up in full power. Now, I would like to receive clear and accurate messages from Spirit for this group. And the first one is a major arcana. Card number 1, the Magician. So the Magician is all about mastering that skill that we came here to master into physical form. We manifested ourselves successfully into physical form. Now we need to co-create with Spirit that ideal life experience, which is not, law of attraction has been so skewed and so misaligned to focus on manifesting things outside of ourselves, that once you've manifested all of that, I do not know one person who believed that if they had enough money, if they drove the right car or cars, if they could go on holiday here or there, or if they had the respect and the admiration of their family or friends or whoever, that would be the solution to or the emptiness that they felt in their lives. And when they actually achieve all of that, when they reach that stage, when they manifest the money, if that was their intention, it does not last long, the joy. It is about manifesting the feeling states. Why do you want the partnership or the relationship? What gap do you believe that will fill? And there's nothing wrong with being single, nothing wrong with being in connection with another. It is all your choice. But it's about understanding that you cannot expect another person to fix your life for you, to come in and rescue you. You cannot be dependent and conditional in your life and expect someone to swoop in and make you happy, make you feel fulfilled, see your beauty or see your wonder, your intelligence or your worthiness. That is inner work that you need to do in order for you to align to the right partner in the first place. This Magician is here to invite you into that inner journey and to focus on what the emotional rewards are that you are searching for. Look at all of the things that you've tried to manifest throughout your life that you perhaps are currently looking to manifest. Again, nothing wrong with any of it. If you want a whole lot of money for whatever reason, nothing wrong with that. It's about understanding that once you get it, that might not fill the gap that you thought it would. It's about doing the inner work to heal the gap, and that will align you probably with your manifestation, but don't do it for that reason. How can you manifest if you don't know yourself well? If you don't even know what it is that you need and what really would make you happy, what would make you feel content and satisfied and whole and happy, free, joyful. And so you are at the stage where you do know yourself really well already. Everything indicates that. You are encouraged to go even deeper, and that's, I said earlier that I have many different ways in which I help people. I will share some links in the description box below. As an example, I offer Beyond Quantum Healing sessions online. For people, it's a version of the original quantum healing hypnosis therapy by Dolores Cannon, but it's an online version. And it is a tool to remind you of who you really are, to allow you to step up into your power, into your fullness, worthiness, and to be reminded of the lessons of why you came, and to give you sort of feedback on how far you are, how far you've come, and what you need to focus on next. It can bring forth your origins if you are a starseed, and reconnect you with your starseed family. It can really open you up to discovering your life purpose, or just nudging you on the right path towards knowing what the next steps are to achieve that eventually. It all depends on where you are currently. So I love this 3 of Wands, abundance. Wow, things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. So you have a very positive confirmation that you are ready for experiencing all of the true abundance, true wealth in life. I get the idea that you've done so much work on yourself throughout your life, that you take so much responsibility, and that you have drive and passion to really get to the root, the core of certain struggles, issues that you've had to deal with, and that you have this great desire to help others more than you do yourself. But you are invited to actually go within to really discover what is at your core. Another tool that I wanted to mention that I use that is so amazing is human design. So this is a progressive tool that includes some of the basic ones that have been around for thousands of years, but it has been combined in such a unique way, and it really truly pinpoints and guides you on your highest life path. So it is one of the most accurate ways for you to find out why you came here, what it is that would assist you, what are your strengths, your weaknesses, what did you want to achieve and overcome in this life, what do you already have to work with and can develop further, and what should you sort of not try to resist and fight against because it's not actually meant for you. Human design is a fascinating tool and super accurate. So, and there are many others, many others. I do Akashic Records readings for people, which is far more intuitive. It's much more magical, more, and what is fascinating to me is doing all of these and how they all line up and tell a story. It's really beautiful. But what I love about human design is that when I do your Akashic Records reading, sure, you can feel energetically how you resonate with what you receive. The same with Beyond Quantum Healing. But with human design, I can actually show you, as an example, which codons you have active. And I can point in a book and show you exactly what that means. So it's like I have hard evidence. It's not woo-woo. It's not just something I feel inspirationally, and I'm just telling you that because I want to uplift you. It's real. It's all real. But with human design, I'm able to point at a book, at a certain page, a certain paragraph, and show you that this is true for everyone with this placement or with this codon activated. So that's what I love about it. So it's especially for more scientifically minded people, human design is very helpful. So you received the 7 of Wands, so a lot of fire in your chart. First we have the 3 of Wands and then the 7 of Wands. Defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground and choose your battles wisely. And for you at this time, what I believe this card is trying to tell you is that as you become more and more sure of yourself, more familiar with who you truly are and who you came here to be. As you perhaps manifest the wealth or the success and you align more with your highest life path, you will encounter people who try and shoot you down, who try and prevent you from really fully shining your light. It is so important that you achieve that sense of truly believing in yourself so deeply that you can defend your beliefs and your decisions with ease. It's not a defense so much as just a statement, a matter of fact. This is who I am, this is why I came, this is important to me. And you understand your own woundings, you understand your own motivations, and you understand your intentions with it. So you feel clean, pure, light and bright, strong about what it is that you wish to achieve and why it is that you do what you do. And so it's easy for you to defend what it is that you believe in. You've made peace with it within yourself. You know there's no surprise. No one can attack or sabotage you. You no longer sabotage yourself. I feel like there is one more message from this deck. There we go. Oh, we have two. We have the Nine of Earth or Pentacles and the Four of Earth or Pentacles. So in your case, the Four of Pentacles actually invites you to create more stability in your life. You might be overspending, being too frivolous with what you have, sort of not taking your money seriously, not investing it wisely. Or you may be too strict with your money and holding on to it too tightly. There needs to be a trust in knowing that you will always be provided for, that abundance is your birthright, and that you have the absolute right in the Nine of Pentacles to enjoy life's little luxuries. On the card itself, it says, enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, and successful self-employment. And of course, that resonates with your very first card as well. It's time to really find balance between, so instead of isolating yourself in order for you to really get to know yourself, it's okay to balance that out with finding good people to partner with. Instead of overly focusing on work, on being of service to others and neglecting your own needs, finding balance and really enjoying your life, enjoying the rewards of all of the work that you've put in balance with. So when we go back to the Four of Pentacles, talking about contributing to those less fortunate, and that is so enriching in and of itself. All right, so I'm trying to keep these messages shorter. This one's already longer than the others. A card from this beautiful deck, the Wild Offering Oracle, and this is what all of the cards look like at the back. I really adore it. So let's see what message of inspiration does Spirit have for this group at this time. A bit of a lighter message would be welcome, but whatever Spirit sees fit. There we go. Wow. Empowerment. When you ask the divine to take over, you get pulled into your own authentic power. It's a force of inner love that wants your wholeness and magnificence. Unfold my true and radiant self, Divine Spirit, or dear Lord, whatever you believe in. That is beautiful. positivity. If you can find even one thing to be grateful for, it will restore you to the light. Please, Divine Spirit, let me always feel gratitude for something, even a tiny thing, in even the hardest situations. So that is a beautiful reminder. Thank you. And now I would like to draw a card from the Golden Future Oracle deck. Divine Spirit, what is the message that group number 3 needs to hear? Wow. Card number 14, reducing to 5, health and healing. What draws my attention immediately is to see you centered, whether you're a man or a woman, just represented in the center, and having the masculine and the feminine within balance. Perhaps you've been called to be a healer. Perhaps you've been healing others for all of this time. And perhaps it is time for you. Because it can be a coping tool for us to always focus on rescuing others, assisting others, focusing on them, helping them. The world needs us, and it does. But you need you first. You are the one. And look at how interesting it is that her high heart is lit up. Where does a healer's power lie? Within a healed and potent heart and high heart. Remember that you can only give away as much as you're able to gather for yourself, whether that is life force energy so that you become this powerful healer, or loving attention, kindness, nurturing for yourself so that you can give that to others. It is time that you prioritize yourself. It was lovely to have all of you here, and please let me know in the comments below if you resonated with this, and also if you resonated with more than one reading. I really loved this reading for you, and I hope that you will heed your guidance, and I will be speaking to you again very soon. Lots of healing, love and light.